Hey everyone, it's Wednesdays, and Wednesdays are Wrestling Wednesdays here on this channel. So we're going to talk wrestling today. So it looks like AEW has been going really well lately. You know, ever since we jumped back to having crowds in the shows again, AEW they've been tearing it up. 1 million views, over 1 million views, 4 weeks in a row, 4+ weeks in a row. Man, I'm really proud of it. I've been an AEW fan since the beginning. Now, during the pandemic era, it was tough for the wrestling industry in general, but I think AEW, they held their own, right? They had a pretty good show in spite of, no audiences, in spite of limited audiences. They held their own, so I applaud them for that. But now that fans are back in full swing, and I pray that fans will be back in will remain back in full swing with safety, of course, safety first. But yeah, I pray that the world's safe again to have wrestling shows, and I pray that the world will remain safe enough to have wrestling shows, because the crowds do play a big role. They really do. But anyway, what's been going on with AEW? Kenny Omega and the Elite, they look like a strong faction, a strong heel faction. Kenny Omega looks strong as a world champion. The Young Bucks look strong and hard to beat as the tag team champions. So whichever team finally dethrones the Bucks as the champions will make a name for themselves. Whichever wrestler finally defeats Kenny Omega for the AEW World Champion will look like a strong world champion. Guaranteed. As long as the writing's good. As long as the writing remains strong. But with AEW's track record, I'd say the writing's in good hands. Alright? So, what else? AEW acquired talents like Malakai Black. So yeah, that's definitely a good signing for AEW. Malakai Black is a very talented individual, so they're definitely fortunate to have him. And they got AEW Rampage coming this Friday. I can't wait. Now, on Friday, does that mean they're gonna compete with SmackDown? I don't know what the time slot is. I haven't researched Rampage that deep yet, but sometimes a little competition, you need to push yourself to deliver a better product. So I do wish Rampage well. So what else is going on right now? I really like, the Hangman story. I like that they're elevating Hangman Adam Page to be somebody big, to be like the next big star. That I really like. I was really surprised that during that, 5-on-5 elimination match, that Hangman and the Dark Order lost. So therefore, Hangman will not be challenging Kenny Omega for the world title. At least not in the very near future. He may still do it, I'm predicting, before the year is up. Because in my opinion, there's no one better suited to take the title off Kenny Omega in terms of storyline. There's no one better suited to take that belt from Omega than Hangman Page. Yep, it makes perfect sense to have Hangman be that guy. So we know Christian is the #1 contender, but I don't think Christian is going to be the one to dethrone Kenny. I say 9 out of 10 chance Kenny retains, but he'll look strong defeating Christian. He'll look strong defending it against Christian, and Christian will look strong as a contender, battling Omega for the title. So yeah, it's still a good situation. Maybe they're just trying to hold off on Hangman versus Kenny a little longer for like that big moment, and to strengthen Kenny's reign as much as possible, to make it look as strong as possible for that passing to Hangman Page. Because yeah, Hangman Page definitely has the potential to be like the guy of AEW, like the next big star. So that I'm really curious to see what they do next on that. And then the Young Bucks. Who makes sense? Which team makes sense to finally beat the Bucks for the tag team titles? Two teams come to mind. So those two teams would be Santana and Ortiz or the Lucha Brothers. I would give a small edge to the Lucha Brothers. Not that they're better than Santana and Ortiz. It's just that if I were to book it right now, I think that the Lucha Brothers make more sense because Santana and Ortiz, they're busy with their feud right now. Their feud with the Pinnacle. You know, Santana and Ortiz and the rest of the Inner Circle against the Pinnacle. So they're busy. On the other hand, the Lucha Brothers, why not? Why not get them there to win those tag team titles? You know, they're faces now, and the Bucks are like the top heels. This is a great time to, you know, have the Lucha Brothers get elevated, and the Bucks have held the title for quite some time already. So those are my thoughts on that. But yeah, AEW, they've been going pretty strong, and I hope that they continue to go stronger. I don't know if I mentioned it already. Yeah, my short-term memory is not that good sometimes, but wow, 1 million views 4+ weeks in a row. Keep it up, AEW. Anyway, I'm Leo, and I will catch you guys on the next upload.